Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of 2 Point Hospital. When we last left off, we started our, I think it's called Alpine Hospital? Or no, I'm getting that from somebody. Or Snowy Hospital, I don't remember what it's called. But we just started and we are trying to get our first star, so without further ado, let's jump back in. It's actually called Underlook. I don't know where I got Alpine from. I think just because of the vibe, you know? So last time we finished up this building out this chromotherapy, I do want to edit these and build these up because, you know, they could use it. And she doesn't look like she's doing anything, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do first is shrink this room down. Move the door here. Move this. Actually cancel that because that one was upgraded. So I definitely don't want to sell it by accident. That would be sad. I do need to put more plants in hospitals. I don't like plants in real life, so I don't ever think about it, you know? I will leave her plant. And I think it's a little sus to have a plant next to a radiator like that. Oh, there's already a thing in here. I don't think I have that thing unlocked. Cool. That one's done. There's a bunch of people working in this room, so I'll wait. Oh. Right. Okay. This hospital, or this space is really wide. So we can actually do benches like this instead of lining them up against the wall. Which personally I think feels a little bit more luxe, you know? And then that lets us put like fun stuff on the walls. Do I want to put stuff in the middle? I kind of like leaving this as an alleyway. What I can do is... Oh, I can put one of these in the middle. Hell yeah. Is that a waste of money? Yes, absolutely. Do I care? Not even a little bit.
Nurse wanted in a doghouse.
Oh, I probably don't need that actually. It's probably a well-decorated area. Yeah. Sore judgment. A condition at one time known as the snowball effect. An initial bad decision has harmed the sufferer's judgment, leading to worse decisions that cause increasingly significant damage. The sufferer's judgment needs rehabilitation and recuperation in a hospital bed to avoid snowballing any further. Okay. Sheesh. Sheesh. Impressive VIP with a nice hospital. Water 5 plants. Oh shit, we don't have that many plants, do we? I'm trying to put in more plants because, like, obviously it would be good to have. Not something I think about. Ooh, a leaflet stand. There's a good place for a plant, though. And let's see. Put one like Actually expected, like...
Celebrity visiting the hospital.
Who? That's a good time. Anyway, back to my decorating. Ooh, I need to put a painting there. Or a plant. Put a plant. I don't want to put too many plants though, you know? I don't think I've used one of these yet. There we go. Oh, they're still reading that. Maybe we do put trees over here. They'll just like spread out. It's like, that seems like it sticks out so far. If I do it like that, and then we could get our hand sanitizer. Here. There we go. So we still have one by the door, you know? And then, let's see what we can do here. I think we get... Do we have any more decorative, like, art stuff that we can buy? Ooh. Space rug. More like wall stuff, though. Yes. Beautiful. You know how there's just always random, like, wall art stuff on hospitals? And you're just like, okay, sure. We probably need to do training, huh? Who do we got? Who do we got? Ooh, diagnostics too. Let's go. Don't mind if I do. I'm only doing one at a time, which is very expensive, but until we ramp up a little bit, that's just the way it has to go, unfortunately. There's bad decoration spot here. But I think what I'm gonna do is... I kind of like where the bathroom is. I think I'm gonna edit the bathroom, though. Let me do that really quick while I'm thinking about it. Because I think I want to move the door... or here, I think. In the center. Just give me... I know, just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. I know. Just give me a second, okay, buds? Just trying to get the door in here. There we go. Okay. What? Why are you guys mad? This wall still exists. Okay, never mind. I will deal with that later. Anyway. Can I get another stall? Hold on to that for a second. No, I definitely can't. So what we'll do instead is put like all this stuff in here, you know? I actually wonder if we even need... You know what? There's actually a better way to do this. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me just take everything out. It's easier than trying to shuffle stuff around. I don't know if it's cheaper, but it's definitely easier. So we can get 4 stalls in here if we do it like this. Right? And then... Fine, it's fine. Take this and we put this right here. Put this right... Oh, so close, come on. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, because we can put this here. Okay. Oh no. Really? Tell me that can't fit there. That's crazy. I wonder if the small bin would fit here. Just in the middle of the bathroom. It's a style. You guys wouldn't understand my style choices. Let's put one of the fake flowers because they're really narrow in here. I actually can't. Okay. It's a choice, but now there's more stalls. Less sinks, more stalls. I don't know which is better, but it is what it is. Anyway, we need to go back to our paintings that we had to take down because stupid. I will get some benches here too, I think. Just because people might wait for the bathroom. I don't know if I like them there though, because they kind of ruin the flow. Never mind. I regret that choice. Instantly. Okay. I don't like this. This is kind of narrow. Once he checks in, I think I might move this. Because what I'll do is probably angle it like this instead. Really need these leaflet stands. No, I don't need that either. Anybody want a leaflet stand? Yeah, I like that space a lot better. And I like this on an angle. It's kind of cute. Okay, we can finally edit this room without it affecting anything. Immediately somebody walks in there. Love that for me. Everybody pause for a second. Give me a goddamn break. Okay, we're gonna get us a filing cabinet. This, always good to have. This plant is a problem. There we go. Coffee. Water. I don't remember which one I usually put this one here because actually don't need it. Certification and our gold star and a clock and a chair. Perfect. Now we have all this space that I don't know what to do with, but we can put one of these things in. Like perfect. I guess a little extra money. Oh. Lightheadedness, huh? Yeah, we have just enough money to make this room, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. Oh, 3 by 3. Oh, that'll jut out. Got like this space that I don't know what to do with. If I did that, we'd have to move reception again, but we could put it like there. I don't know if I like that though. Plus it's like, I guess this is kind of treat. This is our ward sector and this is our diagnostics. We're gonna have to move the diagnostics at some point though, because that's far too small of a space. We'll just put it back here for now. And do what we always do. I mean, there's always like a great shuffle episode. So we'll just eventually have that happen. The light on my RAM just rebooted. That was weird. A little worrying. Seems fine though. Need a new nurse. I think nurse is for this room. Since we put certifications in all of these rooms, sometimes I imagine they're actually for like the machinery, not just the staff. Just kind of mix it up in my brain, you know? Okay. What is it? It's a nurse, right? I was right on... Get. Oh, it's a doctor. I was wrong. I don't think we have any treatment doctors. Let's look. We only have two GPs. That's all we got. Let's get us a doctor with some treatment skill. No, I'll put you in GP if I do that. Cool. That's a good point. I should probably... Oh, I am doing training. What if I have plants? How are our plants doing? Somebody water these. There we go. That'll help. That'll get us our hotel target. I don't know if there's time frames on those, but I imagine... What did that say? Oh, that's that one. Okay.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
We'll get that one really quick, and then we should get a boost in money from that, I'm pretty sure. Which we'll probably use on training, because I think we have some staff that we can train. Yeah, we have 2 janitors, which I never end up training them. I should. Oh, our ward nurse, actually. We'll train them. Yeah, we'll train our ward nurse next. Terry, is it because I don't pay you enough? God damn it. You killed the first guy you tried to treat. It's okay. It can only go uphill from here. Okay. We were going to train our ward nurse. Ward management 2. Hopefully that's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. These 2 don't tend to be very full at the same time, so they can kind of hop back and forth. That's another thing about keeping these 2 rooms next to each other, is I mean, they're both ward nurses, you know, so like if they need to cover for each other, they can. I don't think that's exactly how it works, but why are you in here? Oh. Purely by accident. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's why that's broken. Ah! Hello. She was right. It was imminent. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We definitely didn't get no deaths this year. Which... Is anybody surprised? Rising Star? Hey! Jacob Curves! Got them curves, though. It's us, Employer of the Year. We train all of our employees. Ooh. Let's not talk about that one. Yes, we do. We train them all. We hire them, we train them. We hire them, we train them. Freaking holistics. I wish you would say the names of like your other hospitals though. Like, I guess you don't really want to be in direct competition with your 3-star hospitals, but it would be funny. Okay, we got a lot of work to do. But for a first year, I think we've made good progress on our cure rate. Oh, yeah, we make a good progress on our stuff for our first year. Oh god, nobody even told me about this avalanche.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Alright. Let's see. Where are we slacking a bit? But we could put a tree down. Right here.
Nurse needed in chromotherapy.
Always like to give me one of these in, you know? We should probably decorate up this side of the hospital, which I have not done.
Easy scan.
How about a real plant? Crazy concept, I know. Ward, sure. Yeah, it should be fine. We're just gonna pick her up right when she's done. Could be any second now.
Maintenance required in GP's office.
Yeah, it's either one, I don't care. I mean, kinda care. She's level 2, you know? In ward. Okay. What is our... Ooh, it's kind of chilly over here. There we go. Since we have patients that actually move over here now. Ooh, that's a little too warm. Eh, that's okay. A little too warm is not terrible. Do a little sneaky one right there. Where's our other one over here? Oh, I see. Do this, we'll sell that, we'll put another sneaky one right there. That way the people sitting here are really cozy and warm. Yeah. Actually, what we can do is put it like there. Doesn't really get that corner. Just stick it back in there. It's fine. It's fine, and then I messed with it. It's fine. Just leave it alone. Everybody's warm. Now we do need to create a vending machine area over here, and I'm wondering if I just use this space for it. We might eventually get a 4x4 or 4 room here though. But I think for now we just go ahead and, well, yeah, I think that's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna get a new rug. Cause I have like the kid rug over there, but I want to get, oh, I can't. Training. Let's see what we got. Oh shit, I gotta do marketing. Yeah. I'll keep forgetting to do this if I don't keep on it. It's like literally one of our goals. And we gotta cure 12 people in here. Sheesh. Anyway, back to what I was doing. We can't get the new rug because you don't have enough kudosh. I could save for it, which is probably what I'll do. We'll just put a normal rug, I guess. Can I do that? I can't use a normal rug? No. I guess I'll just use the same rug. I just like it because it defines a space, you know? Ooh, we should get that. Supposed give it to me, game. You're a bastard. I don't think anybody can actually get in. Yeah, well, okay, yes they can. Yeah, that's all I really need now. I was gonna put like a magazine stand like here. I was gonna put a plant there, but I don't think we really need a plant there. We could use it. Why not? There you go. Now they have that little space. It's like a waiting area. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, inverted 1080. Parts of the body are facing the wrong way at 90, and in some cases 180 degrees to their usual position, caused by a failed attempt to rotate in the air whilst on a snowboard, thus inverting the body's 1080. We'll send the patient for treatment in the ward, or fracture ward. Brain freeze, characterized by flashbacks and ice cream headaches, often caused by bad experience with yellow snow. Ew. Once the psychiatrist has tricked them into forgetting the memories forever, everything will be all right. Patient seeking treatment. Okay, we need a psychiatry. Let's see if we can hire Dr. Psych. Trevor? I can't put him over here. He doesn't want some more money. He's so far away. We'll have to get another toilet, I guess. Oh, I can't even train yet. Okay. Everything will be okay. Gotta keep your pills nearby. Pills here. There's the rug. The rug. My hand sandy. There it is. Go. Where is that chair? I mean, I know they have a chair, but I think they technically always want like one of these too. It's always sunny here in this room. Okay. Staff. Make sure. Yeah, this is right again. We don't have a cardiology. We should probably get one soon. I can't train anybody yet. Once this guy's done training, though, get psychiatry going. Wow, this is our least healthy? Wow.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
He's got a while. He can kind of chill. We're gonna just close. He can just wait. It's fine. He'll be fine. Get him a nice bench to sit on. And a leaflet stand to rummage through, you know? And the little candy thing. He'll be great. He'll be great in no time. Can you learn like a little bit faster, my dude? I do have a couple staff that don't learn very fast, so might ultimately be a problem. Make sure you take him out that door. Thanks. Okay. Oh, you can actually visually see if they're still doing a campaign. That's good. Cool. We need to do psychiatry pronto. As soon as possible. They didn't even leave. That's actually really useful to know. You want to min-max. We have 2 people for psychiatry now. Might have to look into getting cardiology set up soon. So far, so good. We are gonna run out of space soon. 20,000. This is the perfect place to expand into next. We have no money. Awesome. Love that. 2 out of 6. Oh, man. Oof. Starting a hospital over is rough. No pun intended. With the doghouse. We need to watch the next person to get sent to here for treatment. Level 4 staff room, eh? We could do that. Could spam these things. Easy. Hotel target is to do training, which is very convenient because we are doing that. I want to watch the next dog person. Here we go. Mrs. Jasmine Masterstroke. She thinks she's a Dalmatian, but we are about to prove her wrong. She must have, I don't know what she could have possibly done to be put in the doghouse, but illness difficulty, pretty low actually. Staff skill, also very low. Oh, you can upgrade this? Huh. Whoa, shit. Jesus. Did that work? Seems to. Nice. Good work. Ludwig. Ludwig's in this game? I didn't know he was a nurse. Anybody know he went to nursing school? Also, when did he get a fro? No, I feel like we could use a tree right here. I don't know. This seems so empty, this space right here. Oh, I know. Perfect. Now it's not empty. Actually, let's move that just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Well, they gotta water that tree. There we go. The hospital's in debt. Whoops, I forgot about that before I bought that thing. I'm just like, spend money. Okay. GPs are still okay, I think. Okay. Let's pause so we don't lose that trainer. Who needs some training? We do some assistant training real quick. Yeah. Just train all of them. This will be a problem real quick, but it's okay. Oh, you didn't want to... Could have checked them in first, but that's okay. Let me just help you out there. Get you in here just a little bit faster. Train to... Okay. I don't even think I have 2 nurses. I guess I could just... Oh, I do have 2 nurses that can be trained. And I can train them in treatment. Pandemic. Rooms. Okay, our psychiatry doctor's in there. Hands. We need money. Pan's lab. Okay. Right? It's 4x4. There's always so much space in this room. Never know what to do with any of it. I always feel like this room just ends up being empty, like no matter what you do. Good enough. You need to put some decorations over here because the side is kind of bland, but it's okay because we can get our nice trees. And we need hand sanding over here. Good. Yes. I actually don't hate the, like, bigger hallways, personally. Cool. Pan's lab takes a doctor. Doctor that can do treatments. Second weak bladder. Okay. We will... Okay. After this training is done, we will train her. Well, we need to train 2 nurses, actually. Everything is going according to plan. Nothing is wrong. Everything is great. We almost got our patient's reputation is not quite there, but probably do marketing as soon as we can.
Your comfort is important to us. Please try to be comfortable.
She said it. Believe it. That's what I think. I always think of Naruto whenever I see that, even though that's not Naruto, but it makes me think of Naruto, so it counts.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking now.
Oops. Or a plant over here. There's not really that much room. Hopefully that's not the same painting. I can't really see. It's not. Nurse
wanted on the ward.
There we go. Now we've got it kind of where everybody is walking. Okay. We just need to train up. Ooh, they're missing. You. Yes, right? No. Who was assigned to this room? Oh, we can actually upgrade that. We should do that. Should do upgrades when we have the money. Psychiatry. Yeah, I know. But we're training staff, which is important. And I want to try to do that before we lose money. Oh, pause. Okay. We have a new doctor that we need to train. And we need to train her in treatment. And actually we have... wouldn't be a terrible idea to train them in treatment. I'd rather... Well, let's do this. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I forgot. More than one costs more money. So, okay, everybody. Everything's fine. Where are you going right now? Are you going right here? Please. Please. The line is all the way behind the newsstand. Oh, God. Everything was fine because we weren't letting patients in the door. Oh, God. Please. Ludwig. Is that your name? No, Lulu. Lulu, Broccoli, get them checked in, please. Super fast. And the GPs are like, I think I'll take a break. Doesn't look like we have any patients right now. Holy Jesus.
Maintenance announcement.
There we go.
You should be captured with the appropriate amount of respect.
Okay. Money. Don't have any money. Hurry up, get those patients in so we can cure them so that we can make some money. You. Oh. You.
Doctor's GP's office.
We're gonna have to get some new ward nurses soon. Oh, we don't have any money. Let's take out another loan. We will here in a second, actually. Once we need to do training again, we'll take out another loan.
Maintenance announcement.
I forgot we also have this whole building now. So, once we have money to expand, we can. This definitely held up our money. Like, all of our money. Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be a-okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be...
Assistant required.
Ooh.
Marketing.
GP's getting... It's only because... It's because we had that long line. They'll be fine. You guys are fine, right? Now you are. Oh, he can only get to GP3. Ooh, but she can get to GP5. Missy Pilfer will be our GP extraordinaire.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Take this loan. Pause. And we are going to... Oh, gosh. Should we train both of our... That's kind of risky. I was going to train you in treatment. I guess I can't train a nurse and a doctor, though. Let's train you in treatment. I only want to get rid of one nurse at a time. Even if it is more expensive, like, in the long run, it's for the best. Oops, thought I hit play. Dang, I can't believe how fast this is going by. This is a problem, but I think only because we made a mistake by training Oliver. Trying to clear it out if I can, but for some reason it won't let me, even though it's clear which disease they have, it won't let me. You guys, there's a bunch of seating over here. I know it's not close, but you know. It is seating. That's too crowded. I just can't put more chairs there. It's so crowded. Here we go. We're making money. It's okay. Look. People are buying stuff. I don't know if it's paying for itself, but... Oh yeah, we need another nurse. For something. What do we need a nurse for? Ward coverage, that's why. Let's set his stuff to... What do we want him to cover? Nothing really. I'm actually gonna train him in ward. Yeah. It's because we're training our staff. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Sure. Cure 3 patients in chromotherapy. I don't think we've had any. I think we actually have a few down here. We don't have to end up sending them home. I don't know what lets us send them home, like, super early on. Well, I think that's where we're gonna have to end today's episode. We got this new building, I just haven't had an excuse to use it yet. This is becoming a problem. But we should really hire another GP. Perfect. I mean, not really perfect, but... You know. Okay, let me make sure to set this up so I don't forget. Word 2. Okay, well... We don't really have money, but we have another building, so as soon as we get some money, we can actually use that building. But that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.